Welcome to Monday Night Raw. We're one day removed from No Way Out, where both Triple H and John Cena retain their titles.
That means one of them will be declared champion of champions at WrestleMania.
Speaking of champions, John Cena is heading to the ring right now.
Ever since Mr. McMahon talked about the Champion of Champions match at WrestleMania, the locker room has been buzzing. The WWE Universe has been buzzing. Tonight, we lead up to that monumental match. And since we're on my home turf of Raw, I volunteered to break things down. Since Mr. McMahon's announcement, a few things have changed, and a few things haven't. What stayed the same is that Triple H and I are still champions, even if our titles got a little remodeled recently. What's a little different is that Vince has thrown a big wrench into the works. That wrench is the ECW champion, Big Show. The three of us will compete in the next 4 weeks in a series of events called the Champions Challenge. That means I'll be slapping Big Show and Triple H around for the next 4 weeks. So I'm pretty excited about that. And whoever wins the most Champions Challenges will pick the match type at WrestleMania. Tonight, I get to choose. And I wanted to involve the WWE Universe. We're gonna have something I call the Hype Meter Challenge. Me, the Game, and Big Show are all gonna have separate matches. When we do something you like, you cheer. When we do something you don't like, let us have it. Simple, right? The one who hits the highest point on the hype meter, and of course wins their match, is declared the winner. So let's start the show.
Whoa, it looks like we're starting the Champions Challenges right now.
Here is his best score on the hype meter. You think that'll hold, King?
We all know the fans love Cena, and the score reflects that. I'm not sure Triple H or Big Show can beat it. Big Show looked good in that match, but the fans didn't think so.
John Cena is still in the lead in the hype meter challenge, but Triple H is up next.
This week's challenge is all in his hands.
Triple H wins the match, and he tallied the highest score for the hype meter challenge.
I have nothing but respect for the Game, but it's hard not to pull for Cena, being on Raw.
These three will compete in another challenge again next week. Only then it'll be on SmackDown. Good night, everybody.
Welcome to the Windy City for Friday Night SmackDown. It's full speed ahead on the road to WrestleMania. And tonight, it's round 2 of Mr. McMahon's Champions Challenge.
SmackDown's own Triple H is in charge of naming tonight's Champions Challenge.
I'm sure the cerebral assassin has thought long and hard about what his challenge will be.
Cena got his pick of the Champions Challenges last week with his little hype meter thingamajig. But this week, it's my turn. As Mr. McMahon said, the superstar who wins the most Champions Challenges, also known as me, the Game, will have his choice of match type in the Champion of Champions match. But rest assured that no matter who chooses the match type, nothing can help John Cena and Big Show. Because at WrestleMania, I will be unstoppable. I am the King of Kings, and I will be the Champion of Champions. But on to tonight. Everyone knows the pedigree is the most devastating move in the WWE. Tonight's challenge is the finisher marathon. Each of us will be in the ring for 3 minutes, and we'll see how many times we can hit our finisher. My pedigree, Cena's throwback, and whatever Big Show does these days besides grunt. Whoever hits theirs the most gets the point. Did I mention the ring will be surrounded in flames? Now then, it's time to play the game.
Time has expired for Triple H, and that was certainly a lot of pedigrees.
I've never seen so many in one night. That was awesome.
John Cena is up next, ladies and gentlemen. Time has run out on John Cena, and he could not top Triple H's score.
If the Big Show can't beat it, the
Big Show dished out plenty of choke slams, but it wasn't enough.
Yeah, baby, Triple H takes the challenge. That's a score for SmackDown.
Next week, the challenge will emanate from the home of Big Show, ECW. What will Show have in store?
I'm John Morrison, and 4 out of 5 dentists wish that they could be me.
What about the 5th one?
There's no accounting for taste.
And I'm the guy your daddy tried to bribe to take you out. The Miz, welcome to the Dirt Sheet, live on ECW. Since this is the 3rd week of the Champions Challenge, we were going to recap things.
As you can see, Big Show pities his poor excuses for competition and is giving them a head start on whatever will go down at WrestleMania. Of course, it won't be enough for either Triple H or Cena, but Show is just that merciful of a giant. Since it's painfully obvious, Big Show is the better man.
Not to mention, he has much cooler friends.
True. For tonight's Champions Challenge, he decided to handicap himself. In his match tonight, one of his Champion of Champions opponents will choose whether Big Show cannot run, cannot reverse attacks, cannot attack a downed opponent, or cannot use his finisher.
To make things fair, both Cena and Triple H will have one of these same handicaps imposed on them. But it's not like they're gonna win anyway.
So sit back, put your arm around your imaginary girlfriend, and watch our gigantic amigo, Big Show, dominate yet again.
Be jealous.
We're on the eve of WrestleMania. Jim Ross and Taz here, welcoming you to a very important edition of SmackDown.
This is the last night of the Champions Challenge. Right here on SmackDown. This is huge, man. Triple H, Cena, Big Show will have their final competition before they square off at WrestleMania.
Speaking of WrestleMania, the WWE chairman, Mr. McMahon himself, is standing by to explain a little bit more about Champion of...
Thank you, JR. I must say with a sense of pride that the Champions Challenge has been a rousing success. At WrestleMania, things will get even more heated. The 3 competitors will engage in a Champion of Champions Iron Man match. All 3 will be in the ring simultaneously, trying to defeat one another. It might be Falls Count Anywhere, it might be a tables match, or it could be Hell in a Cell. Regardless, at the end of the time period, I will crown the superstar with the most decisions as champion of champions. But there's one more challenge tonight, something I call the Beat the Clock Gauntlet Challenge. Each superstar must beat a series of opponents in a shorter time than the other two to win this week's point. Good luck to all three champions.
Kennedy shows second opponent going for the mic check early.
1, 2, 3.
Oh, man. And like nothing, Show takes out a second opponent. Who's next?
Is that Kendrick? Or should I say, was that Kendrick?
1, 2, 3.
As if it needs to be said, Big Show is the winner of the Beat the Clock Gauntlet Challenge.
In all my years in the WWE, JR, I have never, ever seen a man run straight through 3 opponents that fast before.
It's a good thing, too, because we're out of time. Don't miss WrestleMania, where Big Show takes this huge psychological advantage into the biggest match in WWE history. This is it, ladies and gentlemen. This is WrestleMania, the showcase of the Immortals. This is Jim Ross and Taz coming to you live from Houston, Texas.
3 of the most talented, most dynamic superstars in WWE history will compete tonight for the honor of being the champion of champions.
The build-up to this match has been like no other. Let's look back at this road to WrestleMania. Mr. McMahon came up with this champion of champions idea months ago when he declared he wanted Raw's and SmackDown's title holders to compete. Triple H and John Cena remain champions, but Big Show demanded a trade to ECW and earned himself a spot. A series of challenges awaited the trio, with the winner getting to pick the stipulation behind the Champion of Champions Iron Man match, which happens in our main event tonight. Who will prevail and become the Champion of Champions in the most important WrestleMania match of all time?
I want to wish you good luck tonight, Hunter. If I can't be representing SmackDown in that match, I'm glad it's you. Make our brand proud.
It's been a long, hard road to WrestleMania for these 3 champions. Wills were tested. Bodies were battered. But we finally have a clear-cut winner. But first, let us show respect to the loser of this match. In third place with... Wait a second. He doesn't deserve respect. He's a loser. Triple H, WWE Champion. You've given me more problems than perhaps anyone else in WWE history. But you've also won countless championships. You went from student of the game to being the game itself. Triple H, on behalf of World Wrestling Entertainment, I acknowledge you as the Champion of Champions.
Thanks, Vince. Those might be the nicest words you've ever said to me, though that's not really saying a lot. This could very well go down as the toughest match of my career. Cena and Big Show took me to my limit, and I had to dig deep. I have to give them credit. I'm definitely going to enjoy this, especially since, you know, a bunch of ECW thugs destroyed the actual WWE Championship. This may be my crowning achievement, but it's not the end by a long shot. I am the King of Kings, and now I'm Champion of Champions. Hail to the King.